I started at PADD in 1969 when PADD was organized. And my job included writing the first overall economic development plan for the 9-county area. We began in a minute market. Counties at that time were facing the problem of ambulance service. Funeral homes had been providing the service. They had no training or anything, and we were involved in helping the counties develop an ambulance service with trained personnel. To me, that was the highlight of the early years of the thing that was accomplished.
As mayor, PADD became extremely important to me because as a small community, we don't have the funds to begin to support the activities that we need.
When I started working in the 70s, about 52% of the households in the Pennyrile had water to their house. 52%. When I left, it was 92%. In the 70s and 80s, there was a boom on industry and business and expansions.
We saw the blending of education and business during that period of time because a lot of businesses could not develop their own workforce to meet their own needs.
I came in 1992 when John Adams retired, and my dream came true, and I became executive director, and I served for 6 years.
I was hired by the first executive director, Johnny Adams, and I worked for the second and with the second executive director, and I worked for and with the third executive director, and I was instrumental, I think, in the hiring and the training of the current executive director. So I'm very proud of all those relationships I have made through the years.
Personally, I think the leadership of the organization has been very good and built on the success of the person that they followed.
The mission and the goals of the organization haven't necessarily changed. We're here to provide assistance to our local governments and to the citizens of the Pennyrile region.
I've worked with PADD and the West Kentucky Workforce Board since our business started in 2007. They've been very helpful and instrumental in us not only recruiting workforce, but also in training members of our workforce. But we had an on-site job fair. We didn't have enough personnel to be able to go off-site and have the job fair, and so they were able to assist us with advertising and support for that job fair. It was an all-day event and a very successful event. We're a small company, but we had over 100 folks come in and interview with us that day.
Upon attending the JTPA program, I was able to attend Hopkinsville Community College, where I obtained my associate's degree in business management. So that to me is a great accomplishment, and for that I owe to the Pennyrile Area Development.
Being a part of the WEO program, it taught me leadership, it taught me how to be independent, it taught me how to be just a great person.
The community colleges have done a good job in joining force with the technical people. They have a wonderful nursing program. Community college has a welding program. I never really thought about a college having a welding program before. They just do a lot of things in the real world that really provide good jobs for people.
You see a need, you start cobbling everything together to address them, and you do it.
There's so many projects that this organization has its thumbprints on. One of our recent greatest accomplishments is our work surrounding Fort Campbell and veterans.
This is Carter Hendricks, Mayor of Hopkinsville, and also co-chair of the Campbell Strong Defense Alliance. We are working to unify our region with one voice, advocating on behalf of Fort Campbell, its soldiers and their families, while striving to grow the impact of our military on our regional economy. The Campbell Strong Defense Alliance, one voice, one vision, a strong Fort Campbell.
My husband's a 4-tour Vietnam veteran. We found out 4 years ago, due to the Agent Orange exposure, that he has Parkinson's, ataxia, essential tremors, and he's also in renal failure. And I take care of him at home. The program has allowed us to have sitters 58 hours a week. It's really hard when you go from being a spouse to being a caregiver because you love them. And it's just altogether different, you know, because you don't have that husband-wife thing like you used to. And so with this program, I have people I know that will take care of him, will be good to him, and I don't have to worry when I leave because, you know, whether it be me go and spend the day with our daughter or go to the grocery store or just go to the river and sit and watch the water.
We have to continually evolve with the needs of the region as those needs change, as the population changes.
And whenever you can say and try to have your finger on the pulse of what the future's going to be, then I think that gives a lot of credibility to the organization. It also helps the communities to make sure that they are, that they have people to call on.
And today, most of the counties have senior citizen centers. They serve meals there. They have activities there for the seniors. Plus, they have meals that are delivered to those that are shut in, that are in the homes.
I just don't think I could cook and take care of myself if they didn't bring me some food. I'm so thankful for everything, for my lunches and for the girls that come and help me make my bed, and so thankful for the Meals on Wheels. They make the best cornbread.
PADD staff are, bar none, the most professional group of people that a county official will ever deal with.
They bring us all together. They bring the elected officials, the civic leaders, and other folks from the community together. There's a number of committees that meet out here on a regular basis.
I see our staff, I see our building here as a building full of entrepreneurs, individuals who are constantly looking for new ways to do things.
It's always been so easy to contact PADD and get information from the individuals that we've come to know through the years. Everyone has been accessible. I've been through 4 different directors here, and in every case, they were extraordinary individuals, as was the staff that they hired.
Our case managers become part of our family. We just adopt them into them, and we have loved every one of them. Lance was in school. I believe he was in middle school when we joined the program. Thank you. And it greatly helped them, but as I'm getting older and I have eye problems, I have had cornea transplants and I don't see very well. And this is a very large help to me. So the caregivers that I have are wonderful, and they do a wonderful job, and they are very, very helpful in our day-to-day living.
To put it in a nutshell, I think the Area Development District exists to make us be able to do things in our communities that we couldn't do by ourselves. There's no way that Christian County government could have the expertise in all the different areas that the folks are involved in out here.
the history and the legacy that PADD has and continues to have is something that's going to just be a great foundation to build on for the second 50 years.
They're very supportive of the industrial community, have been a tremendous support, and not just a partner, but a friend to us and someone that we can go to when we have issues.
Programs made it possible for me to be able to have my husband at home with me. We don't have to be separated. We don't have to be in different states or different counties. It saved a whole lot of heartache because I don't want to be away from him. You know, there's no fix for this, so at least we don't have to miss time away from each other.
Putting programs out there, not just to have something to do, but to actually, if there's a need for nurses or there's a need for welders or whatever the need might be, they're coming up with the programs to fit those needs.
Been very blessed to be a part of this wonderful organization.
When I came to work here, I had no idea what an ad was. I still don't think I could define it properly. But there's so many different things that have been done over the years that have benefited, local government.
I am very appreciative for all of the people at the PADD office that I have come in contact with. They have been very, very helpful, and the program itself has been a godsend for me, and I don't take that lightly. The Lord supplies my needs, and PADD has been one of those needs that He has supplied for Lance and I.
This type of work, public service, it's a type of work that gets in your bones, and once it gets there, it's hard to get out of your system, and it's something that you want to do for the rest of your life.
I would just like to wish the Pennyrile Area Development District a happy 50th anniversary.
I want to take this opportunity to congratulate PADD on its 50-year anniversary.
The future looks bright, and it's been an honor to be a part of this organization.
Say happy 50th anniversary to the Pennyrile Area Development District. I'm proud to have been a part of that program.
Thank you to all of the board members, both current and past board members, who have provided the vision for our agency. Thank you to all of the committee members, literally hundreds, probably thousands of committee members and advisory council members. And thank you to the staff. Those individuals have constantly led with a servant's heart. And all of these folks, whether it be the board, whether it be the staff, whether it be the committee members, they have worked tirelessly to make the Pennyrile region the best place to work, live, and play.